Hello my friends and welcome to my channel. This is Kate in the Nest and it is great just to be here with you. You're the highlight of my day and I have to say thank you for all your care. I've been feeling a little under the weather, but some creative time, some learning time and a little bit of taking some new steps has happened, and all of that combined is any reason is a good one to talk to you. But I thought I'd sit down and do a little bit of stitching. And the thing that has made the most difference to me, and I'll share lots more. I've got a project, a series coming up very soon about this, but I have been doing an online course and I have been learning as part of that how to use gold thread. So I've seen this in others' work in beautiful embroidery, but I, A, didn't have any, I don't think, and B, didn't know that I could use it. But I'm using it in a way that I think I can bling up some of my pieces and just explore a new angle. The other thing that when you tidy your nest, I shared this last year when I was in Melbourne. I got it from an op shop there, and she sits in front of me here, and I was just reminded of these beautiful tones of gold in here. So it's a little matchy because we're going to do gold upon gold. I'm going to work on this piece here, but I just haven't shown you for a little while my little covered box, and I wanted to just go, has my precious little pieces in it. Well, I have many many precious pieces. I just thought I want to go a little bit frillier on this piece. Oh, there's a special one. And if I'm using gold thread, it may as well be something very special. I don't need that, Kate, at this point. Okay, so there's covered box, complete with her braid gifted to me by, it's this one by Kristen. Look at that. And dingle dangles and frills. Yeah, I want to do some more of these because they are so much fun. Okay, so it's about the gold. So this is a tiny scissor keep that see, I even try to be organized ahead. I threaded that and it's come undone, but luckily here it is. Okay, so you can hear I'm talking fast because I'm excited, and it is it's great to have that feeling of excitement when we get a little bit of time to create and make together. So I think I've said I'm grateful for your care, for all of you who reached out. And after my last video where I was a bit flat, and now I am feeling great again. So I'm just going to want to put some frills on this little piece because she's not as dressed up as my other fringy one, and she has a different look to this one. So let's go for it with golden thread. Now this was that little piece of gingham and cross stitch that I had as part of my going to Kansas series, the Wizard of Oz, etc. So still underneath, still there, and it's a frill. In fact, actually, should I go? No, I don't want to waste this this beautiful bit. Okay, we're just going to go See, now I'm thinking, is she too long on that side? Should she go over here? I think actually this part has not got any interest. I can do some embroidery there, put some gold up there. So here we go. So I'm just using the gold thread here as like a joining stitch, running stitch, and gathering. I was just thinking of that fairy tale with Rumpelstiltskin and the weaving of the gold thread. I was just thinking, well, luckily this gold thread isn't as expensive as that one. And I was helped out to buy this by the lovely lady at Victoria's Needle House, which is close to where I live. And I just walked in and I said, I need some gold thread, and she was really helpful. I've got she gave me two choices. This one, someone might be interested to know, is this DMC Diamond Grand. I didn't know that DMCs came in rolls, but I suppose it's a completely different thing. Okay, I'm feeling happy with this because I'm getting vintage check style gathered into a frill with her edges. And then I'm going to go somewhere else. I've done 3 rows. And then let's go up the side here. I'm just also realizing, I'm realizing I might have a bit of a contrast today with my sleeves. I'm wearing some of my workwear collection, which I've gone the Vivian Westwood. So very tartan, and yeah, here I am with a beautiful vintage pink piece. All right, which is why we love having variety, don't we? Okay, so here I'm going to, don't know whether you'll see them very well, but I am stitching through this lace a little bit thicker. Got a lot of layers to go through. Oh. It'll get easier. What am I stitching through everywhere? I've got probably 3 layers and some previous embroidery underneath there. never too many layers, so. Now I know some of you don't want to hear about the weather, and some are very interested, and I do love when you help me understand like what the temperature is there, like where you are. The good news here is the wind has stopped. I can cope with anything. I can cope with anything, but I do not like the wind. So there we are. That's just a little subtle bit of gold that should glimmer at some point. Let's tie that off. So I've got a little bit of frill. I'm wondering if we could try something a bit bolder with our gold. I'm realizing now it's not all that thick. I think the other one I've got is thicker. I am pleased that I've got my my golden scissors. Yeah, this side really needs a something, a special piece, because it's all a bit, that bit I need a flower. Obviously, I always need flowers. Maybe that's one of mine from a long time ago. Yeah, don't let me, oh, and I could layer it up maybe. Oh, that might be nice in there. Okay, I might do that with a different colour. And I've also got this little bit. Okay, let's see. I could do French knots in there. Can you do French knots with this? You probably can, but I want to do something bolder. Yeah, this is easier. There we go. That's one petal. Let's come over here. And see if we can sort of radiate them out. And I know they're very long stitches, but for me that, I like that raised look. It's also been lovely. My one flower at a time quilt is on display in Sydney this week and weekend. So that's been, you know, I'd missed that quilt. Hadn't seen her for a while. And she gets packed up and goes to Brisbane, I think, next. So she's seeing quite a bit of Australia. Who would have thought? There we are. So in my messy way, I've just sort of got radiating petals, and we'll do 3 of them. So this one will be smaller. My mum has been so excited about it, and the Green Dog girls who watched that quilt every time I brought it out to the open studio. It's a community quilt in a way, in that I was gifted, and yeah, we shared and we went shopping together for many of the vintage embroideries that you see in it. So just, I get the goosebumps or the tingles. All right, so there we are. Don't know whether you can see that, but just that subtle for Kate bit of gold. I actually bought this pouch over because I thought, oh, maybe I could start doing golden swans. Who knows? All right, shall we do something over here without the gold for a moment? Because or maybe that's that beautiful, beautiful lace. So a bit petally. Yeah, I'll wrap that one round there. Okay, so I'm not going to use gold. Oh, have I got something else? I've got something else that I haven't used much, which is a pearl variegated. Oh, with a little bit of pink inside. Let's try this one. It's thicker and variegated. Does this happen to you? You get sort of the favourite colour going that you didn't even realise you were in the mood for. Okay, oh, that feels yummy. Right, I'm going to go in underneath. And oh, sorry. Oh, wow. I haven't done that for a little while. Oh, that really hurt. So I don't like pins very much. They are necessary. Oh, hasn't drawn blood though. So I sort of want to do big, obvious spoke. That one was a little bit big. Oh, I just forgot that I should be talking to you. I just lost in the world of thinking about all those different colours coming out there. much easier to stitch because there's just that one layer of cotton that I can pick up underneath this beautiful delicate lace. So I've given away the idea of that flower. And I like that I haven't totally obscured the gingham underneath by using this piece. So it's like the next layer of a flower over the top now. What am I hitting here? A little bit puffy. I knew I was starting to turn the corner when I felt like immediately getting gold thread. There's nothing so more. Are you like that? You get a bee in your bonnet, and I just I couldn't wait, and that means we're excited and passionate about our making. I love going to stores where I see, like today I saw ladies with whole armfuls of wool, and I think, oh, they've got a new project. And they've got that feeling inside that they just want to go home and get warm and get started. So it helps us all, I think. Do need to cover up this the lining of this one. I thought I might use my mum's pillow slip again, like I did with my May Heart Will Go On pouch. So it's beautiful to go inside. All right, so we need to secure that little flower down and then wrap this around here. So that becomes a petal, and it picks up that. Now, how are we going time-wise? So we've got a little, yeah, we can, let's do a little bit. Although it is getting dark in here, isn't it? Sorry. Let's go back to gold. Oops. I do find it frays pretty quickly, but I'm just using my normal needle that I use for everything. My favorite is the 18 chenille, because I can use it for the wool as well. And so relatively this is thin. Look at that, everyone. I've threaded the spool the I trimmed. Okay, I want to put this on here, and I want to do really, really close gold stitches, and I'm going to let this end hang out so it's like a little fringy bit that I can unpick. What's the word? Unravel. Okay, so we've secured that. A few more layers there. So like a starburst of gold. And then we'll go up here. I need to find a trim or something that could go along the top. And there she is, just waiting. That was not pre-prepared because look. Ah, yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll use. So this is ribbon embroidery on a scarf. And so I was about to do seed stitch all over that. I don't want to obscure that Suffolk puff though. So we might just, and I'll trim down that bit obviously, but let's just get this in position. Oh. So I'm just lifting up the layer underneath and leaving the frill to frill. Oops. You can't see this gold, but I know it's there. Seeing we're in the middle, it'd be nice to do a little feature of it, but maybe we'll do that on the way back. Okay, because I've got to figure out, I need my 5 flowers. Oh, maybe I only need 3 flowers. That'd make it easier. 1, 2, 3. So it's not, I can use them somewhere else. I can trim this, tear it. Not really. And now this flower leads into this Suffolk puff or yo-yo. And if I could pick the needle up, yes I can. Now we can start to do some seedy stitches. We can see. Like that. And we'll go back. Well, that's too far. See, I get excited. I'm on my way back and I nearly did a 1 centimetre stitch. Bit harder because it's close to the clasp. Here we go. can see them. But it'd be good to go from right through. It's a bit hard, but I will get that ruche to look. Oh, warning, there could be a scream. We're better now. We are. That's making me smile right now. It's not too over the top. I've got some other pieces where I'm featuring it, but this is just my first try on an existing piece so that I can, yeah, no, I think that's a tiny bit long, that frill. Yeah, that's better. And I'll put this piece somewhere over here. So still a bit of colour needed on this one. But there you are. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, if the whole thing was dark, I'm so sorry. That would be such a shame. I'll get out of your way. Thank you. Gosh. Bye, everyone.